What's up, everyone? It's Sunday. I've taken a couple of days off playing games because, in the last 52 hours or so, I've played 54 holes of golf. So, I, got home late each time and was kind of tired. So, but now I'm back. I did play today, but that's okay. It was early this morning. So let's go ahead and finish this game. We got Browns Steelers. Browns up 34-24. We got 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Browns with the ball. And let's see if we can get this thing over. See if the Browns can hold on for a win or if Pittsburgh can come back. I've rolled a lot of 66s in this game, so really anything can happen here. So let's get started. All right. And the Browns are going to start off with a 12. Now, the Browns are a 70% ball running team, so 12 is going to be an outside run. 1 through 14 on the dice are actually going to be the runs for the Browns. 1 through 7, and then 8 through 14 for outside. So let's go ahead and see who's running the ball. 35, that'll be Jimmy Brown. So we'll go to the inside because Jim Brown doesn't run outside. And then 21, that was a 2. 21 on your defense is BS. So Jim Brown on the inside run against a BS. 54 for Mr. Brown is, it's a 28. He'll get nailed in the backfield. He'll lose a yard. All right, so Jimmy Brown, -1. I call him Jimmy because on his card, APBA has put his nickname as Jimmy. So I guess in 1958 he was Jimmy. He was only 22 years old when this game was played. It's funny because there's not a lot of single digits. The reason I know he goes inside is because of that 4 and that 6 at 11 and 33. So that's an inside run. Outside run would have odd numbers there. But look at the other numbers. He's got an 18, a 16, a 15, a 16, a 17. He's got a lot of numbers like 41. 41 is an 18. He's getting 4 or 5 yards when you roll a 41. That's usually a bad number. So that's how you know he's a good player. So it's not in that last run, though, where he lost a yard. So second 11. Milt Plum, 6 of 17 for 142. Let's go ahead and go short pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass. All right. All right, we're going to target Ray Renfro, who's a B on short passes. 54 on your defense is an AG. Make it a BG. And we'll go Milt Plum to Ray Renfro. A 63 for Plum is a 22, and it's just incomplete. Almost intercepted by the Steelers defensive back there covering Ray Renfro, but it's going to go incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. Let's go medium pass heavy now. And it's a 12. That'll be a medium pass. See if the Browns can hang on here and not go 3 and out on their first drive. And 11, that's going to be Renfro. He's an A on medium passes. 54 is an AG, so we'll stay at AG. Give him a chance here. A 33 for Milt Plum. That's a 5, and he's going to hit Ray Renfro for 28 yards, and that is a first down. All right, 1st and 10 up to the 49 for the Browns. Back to a standard offense, but we're going to stay with a pass. Short pass this time. All right, a 15. Whoops. A 36. I think it was a 3. A 15. And that's going to be Renfro again. He's a B this time. 36 is a BS, so we'll stay at BS. And Plum over the middle. He's going to hit him. It's going to be complete for 6 yards. So Plum for 6 to Renfro. I think Renfro's got at least 3 catches in this game. Make it 2nd and 4. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the Steelers' 45. A 10. That's going to be an outside run. All right, a 32. And that'll be Brown, so we'll flip back to the inside. And 62 is an AS. Jim Brown on an inside run. 16. It's a 22. He'll get 3 yards. So Brown for 3. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1. So let's go big here. Let's try to guarantee a run. And we do. We get an outside run. So flip it back over. And it's going to be Jim Brown again. So you know what that means. We're going to flip it back to the inside. And 35 on the defense is CS. So Brown on the inside run. An 11. And I believe that's a 4. And that is good for 11 yards and a 1st down. Jim Brown goes for 11 more. 1st and 10 down to the Pittsburgh 31. 1:15 to go in this 3rd quarter. And we'll stay standard. And we'll get an inside run. 42, that'll be Jim Brown. 44, that'll be an AG. So Brown on an AG. 54, that's a 28, and he's going to go backwards. He'll lose a yard. And it's going to be 2nd down and 11, back at the 32. And we'll go standard again. And we will get an outside run. Wait, 13, that's an outside run. $46 is going to be Bobby Mitchell. And he only runs outside. And like I said, you can tell, Jim Brown had the even numbers. Bobby Mitchell has all those odd numbers. So it would be unfair for me to run inside with him because every one of those lower numbers, except for the 1 and the 3 maybe, are all like 1 yard, 0 yards. And if you roll a 33, you can't penalize a guy. So it's going to be Bobby Mitchell on the outside run, which is what I rolled. Defense 44, that is an AG, and I rolled a 16. So the AG for the 16 is a 7 for Bobby Mitchell. He'll get 6 yards. And again, on an inside run, he would have gotten 2 yards. And that's just because he doesn't run inside. So Bobby Mitchell for 6. And we got 15 seconds left. So this is going to be the last play of the quarter, and we're going to stay standard here. We're going to stay standard. We're going to roll a 12. That'll be an outside run. And a 13 will be Jim Brown, so it'll be an inside run. And, a 66. The defense is waiting for this one. It's a CG. And it's 3rd and 5, so they need 5 here. Last play of the quarter. And a 45 for Brown. It's a 17, and he's going to go. He's going to go for 2 yards and get stuffed. So Brown is not going to get that 1st down. Well, that's because of the CG. That 66 I rolled on defense for Pittsburgh really did that. 30 seconds down, so 15 seconds. And we're going to end the 3rd quarter now. Brown's up 34-24. And it's going to be 4th and 3 on the Pittsburgh 24. We'll bring in Lou the Toe. And we will go for a field goal here. It's a 10-point game now. See if we can make it 13. So Lou the Toe back, a 33 for Groza. That's a 5. And that is going to be good. And Groza with a 41-yard field goal. 41. It's good. And the Browns take a 37-24 lead. And let's kick it off with Groza. Kicking off from the 40. 24 is a 30. And it's a very short 37-yard kick taken by 03. Who the heck is 03? So 37 yards for Groza. And it's going to be to the 23-yard line. And 03 on your kickoff is the guard or the outside linebacker. So let's run through Pittsburgh real quick and see if anybody of a guard or outside linebacker has an OC. And if they do, I'll just use them. I'm looking for wrong team. I'm looking for a guard or an outside linebacker. There's not very many cards to go through in these older seasons, too. Just looking for an OC. Any OC will do. If we don't get one, we'll pick one. And it does not look like we have one. All right, so we do not have an OC that's a guard or an outside linebacker. So we'll roll for it. So we'll go odd is the linebacker. And it is odd. So it's going to be an outside linebacker. And then we'll roll. I got 4 guys here for Pittsburgh, 3 guys for Pittsburgh. They got 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's a 5, so it'll be the third guy. It's going to be Bob Daughtry. Bob Daugherty. Bob Daughtry is going to be the one that recovers this. Bob Daughtry. Where's he? There he is. Robert Bob Daughtry. Outside linebacker, middle linebacker. 3. Apparently he went to Cincinnati, Kentucky. I hope that means the University of Cincinnati and the University of Kentucky. Because if not, I would be confused. 6'1", 140. Ding. All right, here we go. Bob Daughtry. 44. That's an 18. And he is going to scoop it up and go 26 yards on the return. Look at the big man run. 26. And Pittsburgh will take over 1st and 10 on their own 49. So good field position to start this drive. Down 13. Okay, so, boy, we got Earl Morrill, who is 5 of 19 in this game, but they're down. He's going to have to do some passing. We'll start standard. Still have the whole quarter to go. So it's going to be 1 through 6 is inside. 7 through 11 will be outside. So we'll go outside run for Pittsburgh. 41. 41 on your defense is an AS. And 22 will be Tommy Tracy. So Tracy on the AS. And just to clarify, that 43 is not good. That's a 34. We have a fumble possibility. But just to clarify here, you can see he has no little numbers except 1 here at 66. So that, to me, means he runs either way. Because the 15, 16, 17 are good on both outside and inside. So you can do it either way. But I rolled a 43. A 43 is a 34. That's a fumble. It's an F16. So we'll roll the decider die. 1 through 4 means the fumble counts. And we roll an 18. That fumble will not count. So we'll use the F16 to determine the result of Tom Tracy's run. So F16. Let's roll it. We get a 42. And he gets 6 yards and actually goes out of bounds. Fumbles out of bounds. The fumble, he'd have kept it anyway. So we'll go run. Tommy Tracy for 6. And because it went out of bounds, I'll stop the clock. 2nd and 4. And Pittsburgh with an inside run now. All right, 16. 16 is an AS, and 14 is Tracy. So Tracy on the inside run against an AS. 52. Oh, yuck. That's a 26. He'll actually get 2 yards on the run. Make it 3rd and 2 for Tom Tracy. All right, 3rd and 2 at the 43. The Browns 43. And we'll stay standard. That's going to be an inside run. All right, a 23. 23 is a CD. And 42 is going to be Tank Younger, the fullback, who does only go up the middle. But I rolled inside run. So CD for Tank Younger on 3rd and 2. The 32, that's not going to do it. He's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's 4th and 2. And I think you go for it here. I don't know what they did in 1958. Did they go for it in 1958 a lot? I have no idea. I feel like they did. But I have no clue. But we're going to go for it here. Down 13. Pretty good field position. Hate to let it go to waste. 4th quarter. 13-15 left. We're going to go for it. And again, we'll go standard. It's going to be an inside run. All right, a 46. It's going to be Tom Tracy again. 46 is a BS. All right, so Tracy against an inside run. 62. Oh, it's a 27. And he is going to lose a yard, and Browns are going to take over on downs. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Cleveland now on their own 44. And we'll start standard. And we'll get an inside run. Okay, 21, that'll be Jim Brown. 53, CS. A 44 for Brown, that's a 15. And he's going to get 12 yards on the run. It is 1st and 10 now down to the Pittsburgh 44. And 2. We're going to stick with that inside run. Seems to be working. 65, though. 65 is going to be Milt Plum. He's going to take it. We'll pretend it's a broken play. Brown ran to one side. He expected the other. So now Milt Plum's going to go on the inside run. 44 is an A, G. So Plum up the middle. 62. Oh, it's a 22, and he'll get 3 yards. Milt Plum for 3. And it's going to be, what is it, 2nd and 7 now down to the 41. We'll keep the run going, or we'll keep the standard going. We're going to get a short pass. So Plum wants to throw it here, wants to get that completion percentage up. He's 8 of 20 right now. So it's a short pass. 16 is going to be Ray Renfro. He's a B on short passes. But 11 is a BD, so we'll stay at BD. We'll go Plum to Renfro. 51 for Milt. It's a 17. Yuck, that's incomplete. Milt stinks. That was Renfro. And let's go ahead and go 3rd and 7. Let's just go standard here. And it'll be an inside run. I think that's probably best. All right. Oh, look at all those 1s. That's going to be Brown, but Pittsburgh's defense is ready for it. That's a BG. So Brown on the inside run. A 12. Oh, it's a 25. It's no gain. So Brown with no gain on the play. And 4th and 7 from the 41. They're going to go ahead and punt this. Bring out Dick DeShane to kick it away. Try to coffin corner him here. 41. 41 is an 8. And that will go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a 28-yard punt. Very poor punt there. But it's going to go out of bounds. And Pittsburgh takes over 1st and 10 back at their own 13. All right, 1st and 10 now for Pittsburgh at their own 13. And they're going to start, they're going to start with a long bomb. And you know what? Let's try it. I don't think I've tried one in the second half for them. Let's try it out. Oh, where are we at here? Right there. And we're inside the 14, so we get to go to the back. All the way back here. This is a seldom used board. The long pass, offensive team's 14 and goal line. Okay, so who is Earl Morrill airing out to? 42. Defense is going to be CS. 54 is going to be Leo Elter. And he is a C, so we'll stay at CS. We'll go Morrill to Elter. 46. Oh, it's a 35. It's 4. Oh, it's incomplete. Incomplete, but a penalty, a TH. So let's check that penalty. 63. And that is going to be illegal formation on the offense, 5 yards. And the Browns will take that penalty and push them back 5. All right, 1st and 15, back at the 8 now. So we still have long pass if we need it. And we get a 5. That'll be an inside run. All right, a 53. 53 is a CS. And 53 is Tank Younger. So Tank Younger against a CS. A 55, an 8, and he'll get 5 yards. All right, Tank Younger for 5. All right, 2nd and 10. And we'll go, let's go short pass heavy here. Oh, we got 20 again. So Morrill's going to air it out again. One more time. Oh, look at all those 6s. The Browns defense is ready for it. That's a CD. And 46 is going to be Ray Matthews. He's an A, though. So We'll make it a BD. All right, so Morrill to Matthews. Oh, no, 54 is 25. It's intercepted. I rolled that 54 for him so many times. It's a 25 every time. It's a W72. W72. All right, let's see what we got. 53. And that is a 37-yard pass play. It'll be intercepted at the Steelers' 40. Wait, what's his name? Something's wrong. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I hit sack. Ooh, that confused me. All right, there we go. Earl Morrill to Ray Matthews. And it's 37 yards, and that's gonna be number 5 for Morrill. I think he had 4 in the game in real life. Oh, it's at midfield. So let's see who got it. 24 for Cleveland. And then, here we go again. So 5 and 6 is 11. It's 19. We'll give it to Kenny Cons. I think it might be his second. A 23 for Cons is an 18. And he'll get 26 yards on the return. So Kenny Cons for 26. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10 at the 24. And you guessed it, Earl Morrill is coming out of this game. And I'm going to bring in Lenny Dawson. Now, I have Night Train Lane there as a 4, but he didn't play in this game. The quarterbacks are the one position that I try to stay a little bit consistent with. Wow, Lenny Dawson's a 1. I've never seen that before. Lenny Dawson, he's 23 years old. He's a QB 1. There's no way this goes well. We're going to bring him in anyway, so he goes from 3 to 1. The Browns' pass defense is going to go. So the defense for the Browns is going to move up to +5, which I can't find. So we'll just take the +4 card and make that the pass. And this one's going to be +6 against the run. So +4 and +6. Is that right? No. +5. Wait, 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is going to be 7. It's going to be +4 and +7. Only because I can't find my +5 card. All right, so Browns take over. Len Dawson's warming up for Pittsburgh on the sidelines. Cleveland's going to go big here. They're going to give 15. That'll be an outside run. Okay, a 44. 44 is going to be Bobby Mitchell, and he does go outside. 22. 22 is a BG. So here we go, Bobby Mitchell. 15 for Mitchell is a 5, and he'll get 6 yards. So Mitchell for 6. How many rushing yards they have? They have 262 yards rushing in this game. Holy cow. All right. Let's go 2nd, 4th, the 18. We'll stay big. Just trying to use as much clock as we can here. We'll stay outside. We're at 53. And that's going to be Mitchell again, isn't it? No, it's Luke Carpenter. And then your defense is 55. That's going to be AG. So Luke Carpenter now on the outside run. 32. Oh, I don't like that number. It's a 26. And Luke Carpenter's going to lose a yard. And that'll make it 3rd down and 5 now at the 19. And we'll just stay passing here. Or rushing, I mean. We'll stay big. And we'll get a 3. That'll be an inside run. All right, a 56. That'll be Luke Carpenter again. 33 is BG. So Carpenter against a BG. 12. Terrible dice rolls. A 29. And he'll lose 2 more. So Carpenter comes in for Brown and loses yards on 2 consecutive plays. And we're going to make it 4th and 7, back to 21. We'll bring in Lou Groza again. Go for a 38-yard field goal. A 46 for Groza. Oh, a 36. All right, a 36 is no good, but we have a penalty. We have a TM. 12. And that is going to be a false start on the offense, and that is going to save the Browns because they get to try it again. So false start, play never happened. And it's going to be 4th and 12 now. And it's back to 26. We'll try a 43-yard field goal. And it's a 43. That's a 25, and I can guarantee you that's no good. Yeah, that is not even close. Groza. Lou the toe. More like Lou the heel. I don't know. But that's going to be no good. Whoops. Groza. And Pittsburgh takes over. No harm on the interception except for some time off the clock. 1st and 10 on the 33. Still only down 2 touchdowns. Let's go short pass heavy here with Lenny Dawson. And we're going to get a short pass. I remember one of the players that my dad always talked about when I was really young. He grew up a Kansas City fan. And he liked Len Dawson. And he liked Ed Podolak and all those guys that Kansas City had. What did I call? Short pass? Yeah, 31-15, yeah. So this will be interesting. A quarterback 1. I don't know if I've ever played with a quarterback 1 before. 63 is going to be a CG. 32 is Jack McLaren, who's an A on short passes. Make it a BG. A BG? 63. Yeah, BG. We're going to go Len Dawson to Jack McLaren. A 52, and it's a 20. And it's incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy again. And we're getting another short pass. 54. 64. 64 will be Dick Christie. He's a C. 54 is a BG. Make it a CG. And Dawson to Dick Christie. 62. That's a 27. Lenny Dawson's going to take off and run. So Len Dawson against a 54 was BG. See what he can do. 54 again. Terrible dice roll. 28. And he is going to lose 5 yards on the run. So Len Dawson -5. And we'll go 30 seconds. 3rd and 15. We'll go medium pass heavy here. And it's a 10. That'll be a medium pass. All right, a 22. So 22 is BD. 33, that's McLaren. And he's a B on medium passes. We'll stay at BD. Dawson to McLaren. 36. It's a 25, and that's intercepted. W64. You can tell I'm playing the older seasons. W64. That is the 8th interception in this game between the two teams. 31. 33 yards. So Dawson to Jack McLaren for 33, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by who? 12. That'll be the first guy on our list. That's going to be Junior Wren. I never heard of Junior Wren. Is he a starter? He's a starting corner. There he is. Low. His first name is Low. They call him Junior. Low Wren. Junior Wren. Yeah, not a bad player. He's a backup punter. He's also a 3rd-string punt returner. He's a defensive back with a W5. Let's see what he does with the ball. He's got it at his own 39. 65 is a 35, and we have a penalty. We have a 30-yard return, but we have a TK. 46. And that is going to be illegal block, 10 yards from the possession of the ball. So we'll go interception, return. He gets the interception. Does he get 0 yards? Is that how that works? So we'll go 15, and then we'll call a penalty on the Browns for 10 yards. And no first down marker in play. And we'll say illegal block. We'll go chop block. No time. And it's going to be first 10 Browns way back at their own 29 after the interception. They're going to go big. And it's a short pass. Little play action pass here. 64. That is going to be Frank Clark. He's a C. 51. 51 is an AD. Make it a BD. And we'll go Milk Plum to Frank Clark. Bunch of one-syllable guys. 26. It's a 35. It's complete for 2 yards, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. And it's a 34, and that's going to be holding on the offense. That's going to come back 10 more yards. All right, first and 20. And we'll go standard. We'll get an inside run. All right, 31. That's Jim Brown. 61. BS. So Jim Brown on the inside. 22 for Jim Brown. It's a 15. He'll get 14 yards. It'll be second down. Pittsburgh's going to use their first timeout here with the hopes of stopping them on this little 3-and-out. Get the ball back. So they'll use their first one. It's going to be second 6. 6:15 to go. Browns are going big, and they're going to get an inside run. 45. That's going to be Bobby Mitchell, and he only goes outside, so we'll flip it over. 53. 53 is a CS, so Bobby Mitchell against a CS. 14 for Mitchell is a 25. That is no gain. He will stay in bounds, so Pittsburgh will call their next timeout. And it's 3rd and 6. And we'll stay standard here. They're going to be a 5. That'll be an inside run. All right, 36. That'll be Brown. 41 is AS. So Jim Brown against an AS. 41 for Brown is 18. And he'll get 5 and be 1 yard short of the first down. And Pittsburgh will use their last timeout here. The Browns will punt. Pittsburgh gets the ball back with 5:45 to go. Bring out Dick DeShane. A 26. It's a 32. Do we have a rare play? It's a punt. It's the first quarter. We have a 40-yard punt taken by D10. Rare play was at 31. So 40. And that was our guy, Dick Shane. D10 is going to be Billy Reynolds. A 24 for Reynolds is a 23. And he is going to get 1 yard on the return. Pittsburgh starts first at their own 23. And there are 5.5 minutes to go. They have no timeouts left, but I have my hurry-up offense. So we'll go medium pass heavy for Lenny Dawson, and he's going to get a short pass. Let's see if we can get interception number 7 for Pittsburgh. I forget what the record is. Somebody had like 8. All right, a 24 and a 51. 51 on your passing, your receiver. Paul Younger, the fullback, he's a C. 24 is BS, make it CS. We'll go Dawson to Younger. 63 for Lenny. Oh, no, it's a 24. And there it is. Interception number 7 for Pittsburgh. W58. It's unfair. These cards are unfair. W58. 62. And that'll be a 12-yard pass play. Dawson to Younger, 12 yards, but it's going to be intercepted. Who for the Browns? 51. So we're going to go 11, 19, 25, 33. 51 is the 6th lowest. We'll go Jim Schaffner on this one. Interception return for Schaffner. I think his second. And let's see what he got here. Jim Schaffner. Again, I believe he became a coach maybe for the Browns. I think he might have been a head coach for the Browns for a year or two. And then I'm pretty sure he coached with the Giants for a little while. Jim Schaffner. There he is. All right, a 62 for Schaffner is a 26. And he'll actually gain 1 yard on the return. And I think that's pretty much going to cement that game. Let's go big here. Pittsburgh cannot stop the clock. We'll go inside run. All right, 41. That'll be Jim Brown. All right, isn't he 11 to 42? Yeah. And then a 52. That'll be a CD. So Brown against a CD. It's a 53. Oh, it's a 35. He'll get 1, but we have a penalty. A TE. 62. That's a 3. That's encroachment on the defense. And they'll take it. 5 yards on the defense for encroachment. And it's going to be 1st and 5 now at the 29. And it's an inside run. We're going to flip boards here. All right. 14, that'll be Jim Brown. 31, that's a CS. 44 for Brown, that's a 15. And he'll get 7 yards. It'll be a 1st down. All right. 1st and 10 at the 22. 4.5 to go. We'll go big again. 16 will be an outside run. 35. 35 is Jim Brown. 55. 55 is AG. So, but Brown only goes inside. So let me flip it here to the AG. There it is. A 62 this time. That's a 25. That's no gain. No gain for Brown. 2nd and 10. As good as a kneel down, basically. We're down to 4 minutes to go here. 2nd and 10. Let's go big. And we get an 18. So Milt Plum's going to toss the ball. He's going to throw it. All right, 12. That'll be Ray Renfro, and he is a B on short passes. 23 for Pittsburgh is CG. So we'll stay at CG. 22 for Plum. That's a 6, and he'll make a 9-yard completion. And he'll go out of bounds. Renfro will go out of bounds on the play. Bad, Ray Renfro. Bad. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 now. We'll go big. And we'll get a 7. That's an inside run. All right, a 23. That's Brown. A 62. AS. 44 for Brown is a 15, and he'll rattle off 10 more. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 3. And we are down to 3:15 to go here. So we'll stay big. And we're going to go 9. That's another inside run. All right, a 44. That's going to be Bobby Mitchell. So we're going to go outside. Bobby Mitchell on a little sweep play. .42 is CS. So here's Mitchell taking the handoff. 63. That is a 27, and he can't get to the line of scrimmage. He gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to lose 3 yards. So Mitchell can't stretch it out. It's nailed. And it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 6. They'll stay big. And they're going to get another outside run. All right, 22. That's going to be Jim Brown. So we'll go back to the inside. And 42. That's a CS. Oops. All right, Brown for a CS. 13. That's an 18. And he's good for 3. He'll get the 3 back that Bobby Mitchell just lost. We're down to 2:15 to go. And we'll stay big. It's a 5. We're going to stay inside. All right, 23 is Jim Brown, who has about 25 carries since I turned the camera on today. 62 is an AS. The dice are liking him. They have 48 run. They have 70 total plays. 48 of them are run plays. So we're sticking to that 70-30 pretty well. But they have 295 yards rushing, which is amazing. So 23 is Brown. 62 is AS. 3rd and goal from the 3. 46. It's a 36. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. The flags are flying everywhere. So let's check that TE. 22. That's going to be on the defense. That's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct, and we're going to decline that. And Jim Brown is going to run into the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 43-24. 54 on your kick is a 13. And a 13 is good on the extra point. So Groza nails the extra point. And let's kick it off here. 2 minutes to go. 46 for Groza is another 30. We have another penalty. 36. That'll be 44-04 TL. Let's check the TL first. 34. That's an 18, and that is going to be offside on the kicking team. But 44 is a pretty short kick, right? That's to the 16. So let's see what the return is. That was going to be, what did I say, 04. So who's 04 for the Steelers return team? That's the center or the guard. Well, we already know that we can't find another OC. So we'll roll again. Odd is going to be the guard. And it's going to be the guard. All right, the first guard I come to. Oh, it's going to be Ernie Stautner. There he is. Good player for Pittsburgh. He's a defensive tackle 5. He's actually guard 3. So he's going to be your kick returner. 33. He'll get an 8. And he'll get 35 yards on the return. The offensive lineman coming up big for Pittsburgh on the returns here. So Ernie Stautner. Oh, I got to do the kickoff first. So it was 44. And it was Groza. And then the return. They're going to decline the penalty, obviously, and take the 35-yard kick return by Ernie Stautner. I like the random offensive lineman returning kicks. That's kind of fun. 145 to go. First 10 on the Browns, 49. Let's go medium pass heavy here. And we'll get a 14. That'll be a medium pass. Let's see what Pittsburgh can do here with this last drive. See if Lenny Dawson can do anything other than throw interception number 8 for the team. So 12. It's a CG. 14 is going to be, what's his name? Jimmy Orr. I haven't said his name yet. He's an A, so it's going to be BG on the medium pass. So Dawson to Orr. 36 for Dawson. Oh, it's another interception. W64. Are you kidding me? How many does he have? Oh, my God. He's got a lot of them. Oh, yeah. He's got a ton of. I should not have brought him in. He's got like 8 or 9 interception numbers. 22, 23, 25. There's a 24. Yeah, he shouldn't be playing. All right. So that was a W65. 36, W64. Yeah, W64. Oh. I feel like some of these teams back then were unwatchable just because of stuff like this. But maybe it's just because that's how the dice are working today. I don't know. Oh, I don't do that. 56. I got to roll this. This is going to end the game. 32. What was it? W64. And that is going to be 19 yards. So Dawson to Orr for 19. It's picked off. Wait, can you imagine how diva the receivers would be back in this time if they had quarterbacks like this? Ooh, Jimmy Orr would be demanding a trade, calling out the team that he wants to go to, and then the team would fold and do it. All right, so it's going to be at the 30-yard line for, I got to see who got it, 41. So that is just at the 2/3 mark of the dice roll. So 5 and 6 is 11, 19, 25, 33. 2/3, that's 22. So 5 and 6 is 11, 19. We'll give it to Kenny Collins. That could be interception number 3 for him. Kenny Collins. It's a 41. That's a 12. And he'll get 18 on this return. So Collins is going to go for 18. And the Browns take over, and Milt Plum is going to take 3 knees. And this game is going to end. Pass, Milt Plum, take the knee. And we're going to look at some really, really strange and interesting statistics. All right, and there it is, kids. There's your end of game, 44-24. In real life, I think it was 45-13, so this is pretty close. Only off by 14 points. Pittsburgh ended up with 13 more, or no, 11 more. Actually, only off by 12 points. Pittsburgh ended with 11 more than they did in real life. Let's update some stats. Then we'll take a look at some things here. We'll start with the box score. All right, so, okay, and looking at the box score, interesting box score. Lots of scoring in that third quarter. And, again, lots of 66s rolled here. Jim Brown, let's start with him. 28 for 213 and 2 touchdowns. Browns only had 3 guys catch passes. Ray Renfro, 6 for 75 and a touchdown. Preston Carpenter had a great game in real life in this thing. 2 for 101. Frank Clark, 1 for 9. Renfro caught 6 of 9 targets. Preston Carpenter, 2 out of 2. Clark, 1 out of 4. And some of these other guys just did not. I mean, Milt Plum was 9 of 22, 185, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's pretty bad. Luke Carpenter, 9 for 50 on the rushing. So there's some good players there. Your interceptions, yeah, Kenny Collins had 3, Schaffner 2, Don Paul, Bobby Freeman, and Junior Wren each with 1. 3 sacks for the Browns. I like to look at punting. Browns had 3 punts for 110. That's 36.7. Oh, look at Lou Groza, 3 out of 6. Missed 1 from 30 to 39, missed 2 from 40 to 49, but made all 5 of his extra points. For Pittsburgh, Tom Tracy, 13 for 74 and a touchdown. That's a pretty good game. Only had 3 guys to look at Jimmy Orr. Their number 1 receiver, 1 catch for 3 yards. Only targeted twice. That's pretty terrible. Ray Matthews, 2 for 86 and a touchdown. These guys, 5 for 24, 183 yards, 1 touchdown, 8 picks. Just bad. Bad. No sacks. 2 picks of Milt Plum. Punting, Jimmy Orr, 4 for 192. 48-yard average. That's good. Minor, 1 of 3. And that's going to be it for the box score. Let's check standings real quick. Replay. For whatever reason, I can't go to the normal one, this text-based. I have to go here, I think. Yeah, and it doesn't really do it by division, which kind of sucks. But the Browns and the Baltimore Colts are both 2-0. Steelers are 0-2. Bears are 1-1. Everybody else is either 1-0 or 0-1. Look at the Colts. Points for 69. Points against only 10. That's a really nice differential there. Let's look at individual stats. I mean, Jim Brown's going to be leading this thing by a ton. I've only played 1 game with most of these teams. With Brown, 49, 394, 8 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. The rest of Tom Tracy, 22, 101. He must have had a bad first game. 101. Anybody else with 2 touchdowns? No, just Jim Brown. We'll go to receiving maybe. Yeah, Renfro, 10 for 134, but that's because he just had 6 catches or whatever it was, 7 catches. Lenny Moore, he's played 2 games. He has 9. And then Ray Matthews has played 2 games. He has 7. So those guys are getting up there. Tom Tracy also has 7. There you go. All right. I got to look at interceptions just to laugh at the stupidity of it here. Jim Shaw. Oh, wow. Andy Nelson has 5 interceptions for 214 yards and 2 touchdowns in 2 games. Holy cow. And then for the Browns, Schaffner and Collins each with 3. Pittsburgh, they only have nobody more than 1. All right, there you go. Now the question is, what am I going to play next? I'm either going to stay in 58 or go to 65. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to do one of those things. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you all next time.